player. Give me some brew and I might just chill. But I'm the type to light another joint like Cypress Hill. I still do these spit loogies when I puff.
Alright, my name is Houston and I'm back. This time it's not a pickup, it's more of a restoration in progress. What I got is the 99 Jordan 5 Fire Reds. And this is the one with the Nike Air on the back. And I don't think these have been retroed since. So this is a pretty rare shoe to get. But this is not my pair, it's for a cousin. He had these for a number of years and he didn't have the soles of them. They crumbled apart, and I got the original one here that says Nike on the bottom, and you can see it's extremely yellowed, and like I said, the midsole crumbled on them, so there's nothing left. I went ahead and removed the rest that was here, and basically what he wanted was to make these wearable, and he gave me a donor pair, which is back there in the back of this one. And I have one that's already started. It's about 80% done on that one. But right now I got some free time because I ran out of the supplies that I needed to finish. So they've all been shipped and they're on their way. So I got a few days of really nothing I can do at this point. Just make this video, show you where I'm at, what I've done. So here's an overlook of the shoe. You see the tongue, there's some damage to the 3M right there. Let's see if I can focus in on that. Some of the 3M is peeling away. So I'm gonna have to glue that down, those pieces that are peeled up, and I'll fill it in with some paint. You can see it's pretty bad on this side right there. There's some more right here. Here's a look at the Jumpman. Inside, I just got the laces rolled up in there. It's got a black insole. Behind the tongue, it says Air Jordan. And look at the netting, it's very yellowed. Extremely yellow. That's about as yellow as it can get. And like I said, this is not only from age, it's from smoke too. So if you're smoking around cigarettes or anything around your shoes, this is what'll happen to the netting on them. And you can smell it too. When I got these shoes, there's a strong weed smell on them. Even now, I done cleaned them about 3 or 4 times. I let the dryer sheet in there and you can still smell a little bit of it. But it's not as bad as it was. So here's the bottom of it. Like I said, I got rid of all the extra crumpled midsole that was there. And there's still light residue of the glue there. And one of the supplies that I ordered was some Dremel, the Dremel bits, the sanding stone. It goes on the end of the Dremel tool. I need it so I can get all this off. And look at how clean the leather is on these. Usually it's all roughed up right there where they apply the glue. They sand this down. But you can see on these, the leather's still there, all intact. And the Nike Air has some missing stitching on it too. And I already repaired that on the other shoe. And let me show you the donor real quick. So this is the donor pair. It's a pair of the Black Tongue Fire Red 5s. The leather's nice and real nice on these. But he wanted to use these as a donor, so that's what I went ahead and did. And we'll take a look at the shape of it. They're pretty beat, but the overall condition of the materials are good. Such as this leather. I wish they would make more shoes with this leather. This is what I would compare to a cowboy boot. The real durable leather. It's not, doesn't feel cheap or anything. And it's not too hard and not too soft. Let's look at the 23, the back of the shoe. The paint's pretty jacked up on these two. It's got scuffs everywhere. The netting has a little bit of yellow, but it's not as bad as the other ones. So now that I've showed you both shoes, let me show you what I've done with the other one. I went ahead and started on it. So here's what I got so far. Starting with the back, let me get rid of this stuff here. Starting with the back, I fixed the threading. All this was missing. Half of this Nike check was gone. The back part was gone. The A was gone. It was just a little piece of the top there. And I went ahead and fixed it all. You can read it now. I still need to do this R right here. I haven't finished with it. You can see the top of that R needs to be done. But everything else looks good on it. And this is the midsole from the other shoe. Here goes the donor pair, so you can know what I'm talking about. You can see I removed the outsole there. I removed the netting from the front, and from here on the tongue, and from the inside of the shoe here. So there's pretty much nothing left of the shoe, just the upper, and the tongue still in good shape. The insole smells like mildew. Like these shoes were like they were wet and they just didn't dry or anything. They have a mildew smell to them, so these will be gone when I'm done with it. So here's the midsole. I painted it black and red, like the sole that this is supposed to have. And it's not glued or stitched. That's one of the things I'm waiting on. I need a sewing awl, which is, it looks like a little wooden handle with a big needle on the end of it. That's what you used to stitch in the toe box here. I'm waiting on that. And like I said, I'm waiting on the sanding stones because you can see the fitment here, it's a little off. So I'm gonna have to sand down the inside of the soles here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Under here, see this midsole? I'm going to have to sand it down a couple layers so the fitment will be correct on it. As you can see from right here, it's like maybe 1/4 of an inch off. See, when you press down on it, it's a little bit off. It should be about right there where that line is, and it doesn't have a correct fitment on it. See it? Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting on, that sanding stone, so I can fix this part. The back part lined up pretty good. It lined up right on the line, so there's no problems there. And this is the netting from the other shoe. I cut it and I put it in there, but it's not glued down yet. It's just in there for the fitment. So I gotta glue it down and then do the restitching around it, and that'll be done. And then just glue the bottom sole, and that's it. And I already painted this white with the black there, and I fixed the air units. They're no longer foggy. And on the bottom, this is the not the original sole, so it doesn't have Nike right here. It's got Jordan with the black Jumpman. This is supposed to be red. And let me show you again. Here's the original sole. So this is what it's supposed to look like. But like I told him, just to hold on to this one in case he finds the other piece or a shoe with the same outsole, I'll swap it out again. And I'll put the correct one on. And I wanted to do it here, but I didn't want to have the shoes mismatched. Like one say Jordan and the other one say Nike. And I could have did it because this shoe came apart real quick. Like the donor soles off of this one. All I did was use a heat gun around the front of it, and I pushed down to here, and it left the threading exposed, and I just cut the threading off and just peeled the shoe back like this. You grab it from the front, just peel it off, and it came off real easy. So that made my job a little easier. And this side of the netting is done. This one is done. And this one is the only one I need to finish. And then I'm going to repaint the uppers. And that'll pretty much be the finished shoe. And I wanted to show you the other netting. This is what I took out of that shoe. And I just cut it on the edges there and yanked it out. But the thing is, on this shoe right here, behind the tongue, it's got like a white cloth padding. Like when you turn this around, there's still a piece of fabric on there with a sponge. And it was sewed to the netting, so I had to cut that too. Then I added it to that one, so it's pretty easy. But like I said, I'm not gonna be able to make another video showing I'm not gonna be able to show the finished product because these will probably be gone by the time I finish. They might be picked up the same day, so this will pretty much be the video for these, the 99 Fire Red 5s. Try to get it in frame there so you can get a good look at it. Yeah, so we'll see what other projects I can get. I'm currently looking for some more stuff to do, so if I find anything worth picking up, I'll do another video on it. But until then, I'll catch you on the next one.